Editing the Properties panel. To edit the positions of items on the panel, just unlock the panel, exactly the same as you would for editing a front panel. Editing is then exactly the same as for the front panel. You can select items, drag and nudge items around or resize them. See the section on the module front panel for more details. Resizing. The size of the Properties panel can be adjusted independently of the size of the module. When the panel is open, any resizing of the module will only apply to the Properties panel. When you click away or close the Properties panel, the module will return to its original size. Customizing. You are not just restricted to the 3 control types described earlier. Because the panel works just like an extra front panel, you can in fact add any kind of controls or graphics you like. All you need to do is connect your custom GUI to a wireless input with the label Properties. The example below shows how to show a knob on the Properties panel. Synchronizing. You will often find that you have many copies of the same module scattered around your schematic. This is one of the great benefits of modules. You create one and then you can use it in many other places. However, what happens when you want to change the behavior of the module? Well, you certainly don't want to have to change all your copies one by one. You could change just one of them and then copy and paste it again, but that's not great either. It would be much better if you could just transmit the changes to all your modules as you make them. That's exactly what module synchronizing or module syncing is designed to do. When one or more modules are synchronized, any changes you make to one module are instantly made to all the others. It's that simple. Paste synchronize. You can put copies of modules in sync as you make them. Instead of pasting a copy of the modules, choose Paste Synchronize from the Edit menu or use Shift plus Ctrl plus V. When you paste synchronize for the first time, you'll notice that both the original module and the copy now have the module syncing symbol. The pasted copy will be selected. When the sync module is selected, you will also see the sync count. This indicates how many other modules are synced with this one. The count is of the form xn, where the x symbol represents multiplication and n is a number. Synchronize all. If you didn't think in advance that you wanted copies of a module to be in sync, then don't worry. There's an easy way to put them all in sync after they have been created. Just right-click on one of the modules and select Synchronize All. All the modules that match the module you click will be put into sync, regardless of where they reside in your schematic. Note that if any of the original copies have been altered in any way, then they cannot be brought into sync. Synchronize Painter. For more selective syncing, we have the Synchronize Painter feature. This is a mode that you put the software into, which allows you to click on the modules that you want to put in sync. Right-click on the module that you want to synchronize with, and select Synchronize Painter. The cursor will change to the Synchronize Painter cursor. To make another module sync with this one, all you need to do is click on it. If the module is identical, and so can be synced, the module border will flash blue to indicate that the operation succeeded. You can navigate through your schematic while the Synchronize Painter is switched on. You can use the navigator or the module action panels. You can also hold Ctrl to temporarily disable painting while you double-click on the module to go inside it. To exit Synchronize Painter mode, you can right-click on your schematic and uncheck the Synchronize Painter option. Alternatively, you can hit the ESC key. If you try and perform any other editing operation whilst the Synchronize Painter is on, it will immediately switch off and you'll return to standard editing mode. Removing synchronization. You will on occasions need to be able to stop a set of modules from syncing with each other. It's actually a good idea to remove syncing when you know that you don't need to make any more changes. There are 3 ways to do this. You can use the Synchronize Painter as described above. For a really quick way to remove syncing, you can right-click on the synced module and select Unsynchronize All. This will remove syncing from all of the modules that are synced with the one you clicked. You can also just remove syncing for a particular module on its own by right-clicking on it and selecting Unsynchronize.